Happy Thanksgiving, Fit Fam. We got Coach Mary demoing, starting off our Thanksgiving workout. We're going to start with a sit back hamstring stretch. So heel down to the floor, push those hips back, hands on the hips, and alternate both sides here. You guys can walk this out or you can stay in place. We're going to stay here for about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into that standing quad stretch. So we're going to grab the back of that foot or ankle. Other arm is going to be straight up above you to help you with that balance, or right in front of you. You have the option to step this up by hinging forward in those hips, so reaching forward, slowly going forward and back. You can also grab onto a wall or a sturdy surface to help you out with that balance as well. And to step it down even more, if you need help with that balance, you can step back in that staggered stance position, tilt those hips forward, and you'll feel that stretch right where Coach Mary is pointing the front of that quad. Come together and of course switch. We're going to hang out here for about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get into that lunge rotation. So we are going to step forward or back into that lunge, rotate over that leading leg, come on back. Again, lunge it forward, rotate over that knee. If having your hands overhead is a little bit too much, you can just lower your hands close to your chest. And then also you can grab onto a sturdy surface as well to help you out with that balance and do more of that open door motion. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into that standing windmill. One arm up towards the ceiling, the other arm down below. That head is going to be following that arm towards the ceiling, pushing those hips back as you descend down. Alternate those hands and go to the other side. Again, that hand should be watching that arm up over your head. If coming down too low is too much, you can always grab onto an elevated surface. So place that hand on a chair or a couch to decrease that range of motion going all the way down, but still emphasizing that twist. Let's get ready to get into our neck stretches here in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's stand up nice and straight, ear to shoulder. To step the stretch up, apply some pressure to the side of that head. With that free arm, you can push down to the floor for that extra stretch. Now we got a fun workout for you guys today. So as our different circuits come up, you guys will get to see what the quotes of your coaches are. So we're going to start off with Coach Mary's. So Coach Mary says that I am grateful for my kids, my husband, and for the opportunities to meet and learn from people. So those are the words of Coach Mary and what she's thankful for this season. And again, you guys, as the circuits go by, you guys will get to see what everybody is thankful for. Let's switch up those neck stretches. Turn that neck towards that underarm. Apply some pressure to the back of that head. Hold for about a good 5 to 10 seconds before you transition to the other side. Again, nose near that underarm. Apply slight pressure to the back of that head and slowly transition to the center. Get a few more seconds in here. And then we're going to get into those shoulder rolls. In 3, 2, 1, into those shoulder rolls. So let's get a few rolls going back and then a few rolls going forward. You guys can move your arms with it as well, getting in some arm circles. Getting ready for the world's greatest stretch. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into that high runner's lunge. Both arms placed to the inside of that leg. That arm closest to that leg, you're going to float up to the ceiling. That head is going to follow, then rotate back to the center. Having the option to drop that back knee to help you out. And also you can elevate those hands on a elevated surface to help out as well. So choose whatever feels more natural for you, where you get the best stretch. Good deal here. A few more seconds before we switch it up to the other side. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Into the other side here. Again, we have those variations. You can start with that leg straight extended and back, that knee down to the floor, or hands on that elevated surface, still focusing on twisting at the trunk. Good. Getting ready for that downward dog pedal. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get down into that tabletop position or high plank. Push those hips back, let that head dangle between the shoulders, and slowly start to depress. So push those heels down to the floor, alternating legs here. You guys have that option to do this on the floor, or you can elevate those hands on a sturdy surface. Good. Make sure you're stretching really good the back of that leg complex here as we warm up for our workout, our Thanksgiving burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start to walk the feet and hands together and slowly stack that vertebrae one at a time. Neck and head last. And then we're going to get into those straight leg marches. So we are going to kick as high as we can. That arm is going to meet halfway. And you're going to alternate. Good. Each time you kick, think about kicking a little higher or leaning a little bit deeper. As we get ready for our next warm up, the Ollie Shuffle. Coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're doing that fast scissoring motion. Pumping those arms, or we are modifying doing that toe tap, still pumping those arms. If you're doing that fast toe tap, you're going to tap one foot in front of the other. And as you saw Coach Mary doing, if you want to step this up a notch, you can move laterally side to side doing either variation. Awesome. Let's get ready for those jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack time. All right, so we're doing either that high impact jack, or we're doing those nice step jacks, stepping one foot out at a time, arms above the head, getting that heart rate ready. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job, Fit Fam. Now let's get started with our workout. All right, we are going to get started with our first circuit of our Thanksgiving workout. We're going to get started with that bacon wrap circuit. It's going to be an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible, 4 minutes. All right, so we're going to start with 10 jalapeno poppers, so that is push-ups. So you are going to descend down to the floor for a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Once your chest is to the floor, you're going to shoot up in 1 count. Okay, you have those modifications to drop those knees, still coming down for 3 seconds and then coming up for 1. And you also have that option to also come to the wall and do those push-ups on a wall or an elevated surface. All right, next up, we have those fondues. So you are going to do some Romanian deadlifts. All right, so full out version, we're gonna hover that leg, come down, we're doing 5 on each side, make sure that back is not rounded, come on up, make sure those shoulders are back, and down, so 5 on each side. That modified version, you're gonna do that kickstand version, so push the hips back, and then come on up. All right, so make sure we're doing 5 on each side. And last but not least, we're doing some toe furkies. So you're going to do some toe touches. So lay down on your back, feet up, arms up, and you're going to try to touch those toes. So we're doing 15 with that modified version of dropping those legs, those feet, and then doing more of a high crunch, reaching up as far as you can, getting those shoulders off the ground. All right, let's go ahead and get this bacon wrapped AMRAP started. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's start off with those 10 jalapeno poppers, those push-ups. So again, coming down for 3 seconds and then coming up in 1, 2, 3, and then come up. Having that option to drop those knees if you need to modify. You want to make sure that the shoulders are over the wrist. We're not dropping that neck or looking down. Good, and you also have that option to come to that wall or sturdy surface. It could even be a chair, and you can do that same thing. So let's knock out 10 more of those jalapeno poppers. Let's make them nice and spicy. Good. Once you're done with 10 of those, you're getting into some fondues. So you are going to get into some Romanian deadlifts. So remember, shoulders back. You can either hover that leg, doing 5 reps on each side. If we're having trouble with that balance, you can always do that kickstand motion. Stepping that foot back, making sure that back stays nice and straight. No rounding the back as we descend down into that Romanian deadlift. So we're doing 10 total. Find that balance. Make sure you are squeezing that glute as you come back to center. And also that core is engaged to help you with that balance. Good job. Once you are done with those 10 fondues, you are going to lie down on your back for 15 tofurkeys. So on that back, legs up, reach those toes, try to touch those toes. Having that option to drop the feet down to the floor and do more of those high crunches. Good. All right, we're gonna start off what we're thankful for. Coach Casey, in her words, she is thankful. So she says, I'm thankful for my family, friends, and good health. That is what Coach Casey is thankful for this season. Awesome. Now we're back at the top. I'm sure we made it back at the top. Back to those jalapeno poppers, getting it nice and spicy. We have 1.5 minutes left of this spicy bacon wrapped and ramp with some fondues and some tofurkeys. Good, you got this. Remember to connect your breath. Stay focused. Good. Push it through. You got this. Make sure we're not dropping that neck. There we go. And we're going to get into some fondues. Remember, we're doing 5 on each side. Really focus on keeping those shoulders back. Try not to let those arms just hang. And we are coming down to 40 seconds of work. Good job. Keep this going here. Good. 20 more seconds, my friends. Keep pushing till the end. Good work. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Awesome job, Fit Fam. Way to start off your Thanksgiving workout. Let's get ready for the next set. All right, let's get ready for a turkey Tabata with Coach Jenny. So we are going to have 2 different exercises. First, we're going to do some turkey feather flappers. So those are going to be your basic jumping jacks. So you're going to do a regular jack, or you're going to do those step jacks. Then we're going to do some basting burpees. So we have a couple variations we can do with those burpees. You're going to jump it up, come out to that nice high plank, jump it back in, or you can walk it out, bring the feet back in. You can go to an elevated surface as well, as you see Coach Jenny doing here, doing that walking out version or that high impact version. All right, so we are going to beast through this 4 rounds, 20 seconds of work with a 10-second break. And let's get ready to go. Starting with those turkey feather flappers. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so we're getting those jumping jacks in, or we're doing those step jacks, whichever variation you are using. Make sure you are controlling that breathing. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get ready for those basting burpees. Here we go, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're either doing that high impact burpee, or we are coming up for that heel raise, walking one foot out for that high plank, and then walking it back in. Good, or you can elevate those hands. Remember, you can do so. 3, 2, 1. All right, back at the top for round 2. Back to those turkey feather flappers. So let's get it going here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, getting those jacks in. Either variation, remember to connect that breath. Don't hold your breath. We got 10 more seconds here. Coming down to 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Let's get back to basting those burpees. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're doing the high impact, or you know the variations. You can walk it out. You can elevate your hands. You can do a little bit of both, doing one full out burpee and then walking out the second one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. 2 more rounds. Back at it with those turkey feather flappers. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So, as mentioned, we're going to say what each coach is thankful for. So, Coach Jenny says, I'm thankful for my supportive family, close friends, energetic niece and nephews, and wonderful co-workers. That's what Coach Jenny is thankful for this season. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Ending round 3. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Base those burpees. Let's go. Good. Remember to engage that core when you jump out or walk out to that nice high plank. Make sure your back is not sinking. 3, 2, 1. All right, all right. Last round. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get those feathers flapping. Get into our inner turkey here. Good, 10 more seconds. Coming down to 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job. Last 20 seconds. Let's base these burpees one more time in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. This is your last. Coming down to 10 seconds left. So let's keep moving and moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are officially done with that turkey Tabata. Good job, everybody. Now we're moving on to our next circuit. All right, Fit Fam, let's go ahead and get started with the main course with Coach Chelsea. We are going to go 2 times through 45 seconds of work with a 15-second rest. And here are our options. We're going to start off with a turkey stuffing side lunge. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come off for our side lunge, and then we're going to press that weight forward. So moderate to light weight for this one, and then go off to the side. You can see from this nice side view, Coach Chelsea is pushing her hips back, making sure the weight is in her heel. Then we are going to go to serve the platters. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a bicep curl, and then we're going to reach 3 times. So bring that weight up to shoulder height, reach forward, back down, again for that second, and then go for a third serving the platter, and then back down. Then we're going to get into some gobble squats. So that is going to be a goblet squat with 3 pulses. So you're going to pulse, pulse, and then jump. Sorry, I said 3 pulses. And then you're going to go down, down, and then jump. So get about 3 pulses and then get that jump in. Or you can always do, for that lower impact, those heel raises. Then we're going to do some potato mashers. So we're going to do some moving high knees. So you are going to get those knees up, squeeze that core in, move around the room available to you. For that lower impact version, you are just going to do those nice high marches, moving those arms, moving those legs as high as you can go. Last but not least, we're going to finish it up with some turkey wings. So that's going to be a back fly to lateral fly. So you're going to hinge at those hips, squeeze those shoulder blades up for that back fly, and then you're going to stand straight up for that lateral fly. Slight bend in those elbows as you see Coach Chelsea doing there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. 2 rounds to crush. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, starting with some turkey stuffing side lunges. Let's go. So stepping off to the side. Good. And we're gonna stay, you can either stay on one side per round, or you can alternate. I just see Coach Chelsea doing. We want to make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders, so bringing the shoulders up to your ears as you're serving that platter. If you find yourself doing that, go ahead and decrease in the weight. Good deal here. Make sure we're shifting that weight to that back heel. Good. We're coming down to 15 seconds. Let's keep going. Breathe in with it. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 15-second rest. Let's get ready to serve that platter. So adjust those weights if you need to. I recommend some lighter weights since you are serving that platter. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Bicep curl, and then serve it up 3 times. So you're serving 3 people at once and then bringing it back down and getting ready for that second entree. Good. Notice how Coach Chelsea has a slight bend in those elbows as she brings those weights down. So bending at the elbows, extending straight, still with a slight bend. Good. If you have just one heavy weight, what you're going to do is you're just going to hold the dumbbells at their sides, bring it up for that bicep curl, and then serve it up. So a couple variations you can do here. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into some gobble squats. That is goblet squats with some pulses and a jump. So get about 3 pulses in before you take off. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So those feet are slightly turned out, and then you're going to pulse down, and then use the power of your legs when you come down like a spring to get that jump in, pushing back in those heels. If you want to avoid that impact, you can simply do those heel raises. So squat, 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 come up on those heel raises. We're about halfway done with these gobble squats. Good deal here. Hang in there. We got 10 more seconds. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15-second break as we get ready for those potato mashers. Moving high knees. So remember, when we're getting those knees up, whether you're walking it out or running it out, suck in that core. Get those knees up. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's smash those potatoes. Let's go. So you can do this in place. You can go around the room, pumping those arms, getting those knees up as high as you can. The key here is, again, that core engagement. If that core is not engaged, your knees probably won't go as high. So we want to make sure that that core is engaged. You also can march this out, as you see Coach Chelsea doing. 20 seconds left on the clock. Good. Getting ready for those turkey wings. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. All right, let's end round 1 strong with some turkey wings. Back fly to lateral raise. So adjust your weights, get some moderate to lightweight out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hinging at those hips with that back fly, squeezing those shoulder blades as you hinge forward, and then standing up for that lateral raise. Now you can do it straight out to the side, or you can come kind of at an angle like you see Coach Chelsea doing here with a slight bend in those elbows to help decrease as much pressure on those rotator cuffs. Halfway done, 20 seconds left. Awesome, make sure we're not jolting the weights up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, everybody. All right, go ahead and take a little bit of a break here if you need some water. And then we're gonna go one more time through, starting back at the top with those turkey stuffing side lunges. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stepping it out nice and wide to the side, making sure those knees and toes are forward. So for this season, Coach Chelsea says, I'm thankful for the people I love who are constantly making me laugh and reflect on the silver linings in life. That is what Coach Chelsea is thankful for this Thanksgiving season. We have about 15 seconds left. Good deal here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. So we're done with that entree. Now we're moving on to serving the platters. 10 seconds. Adjust those weights. Bicep curl and then serving it up to the ceiling. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bicep curl it up and then serve it up 3 times before you bring those weights down. Good deal here. Nice straight posture. Again, if you need to decrease weight, you just have one moderate to heavy weight. You can use one weight to do this as well. Good, coming down to 15 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15-second rest. Almost halfway through this main course, getting into some gobble squats. Let's go in 3 and 2, 1. Let's go. Pivot those feet out, squat it down, and then get that jump in. Goblet squat 3 times. Again, if you want to avoid that impact, you can do those heel raises. Nice and easy. Again, you want to make sure those knees are kind of behind the toes, but make sure that you're mimicking sitting back in a seat. If you're feeling some pressure off the knees, on the knees, again, shift that weight back. Coming down to 10 more seconds. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get ready to get into those potato mashers, those moving high knees. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Moving those knees, get those knees up, knees up, knees up. Moving around the room. Not holding your breath, make sure you're breathing. Otherwise, you're doing those high marches. You can do a little bit of both. You can get a couple high knees in, then march it out. Then when you feel that burst, get that burst out. You can play with this one a little bit. Halfway there. Good. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right, let's end with some turkey wings. Last 45 seconds left of the main course. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squeeze those shoulder blades as you come and hinge down in that back fly. And then stand up nice and straight with that lat raise. Good. Keep it going. We are halfway there with 20 seconds remaining of this round. Good. We got 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. Coming down to 3, 2, 1, and you are officially done with your main course. Good work, everybody. All right, it's time to move on to our other circuit. All right, we are back at it with another turkey Tabata. Coach John is demoing this round. All right, we are going to do 4 minutes on the clock, starting off with some wishbones. So wishbones, we're doing some basic squat jacks. You're going to squat it down to the floor, touch down. Legs are coming out, sitting back in those heels as you squat down. That's that high impact version. Low impact version, you're just going to step it out side to side and touch down as far as your range of motion takes you. Then we are doing a little turkey trot. So for this one, you're going to find some room available. You are going to sprint it forward, sprint, 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 and then you're going to jog it, shuffle it back. So again, sprinting forward, sprint, 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 and then you're going to shuffle it back. All right, we're going to go through these 2 exercises 4 times through. 20 seconds of work with a 10-second break. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're squatting it down, sitting back in those heels, alternating those arms, or for that lower impact version, we're stepping it out side to side, squatting down as low as we can, bringing the legs together. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into that turkey trot. Sprinting forward and back in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're sprinting forward, make sure to stop and shuffle it back. Sprinting forward, good. Make sure to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And for mouth breathers, let's try to control that breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get back at it with those wishbones. That touchdown jack. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squatting it down, pushing those hips back, rotating. What hand comes down? We got 10 more seconds and then we're getting back at it with that turkey trot. Here's that lower impact version again, stepping out and squatting it down. 3, 2, 1. All right, 10-second break. Ending round 2, back at it with the turkey trots. Let's get into our inner turkey here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go. Sprint it forward, good. You're gonna watch behind you, make sure there's nothing in your way. You definitely do not want to fall. 10 more seconds. Coming down to 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, let's get into round 3. Back at it with the wishbones. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So Coach John, in his words, he is thankful for, so I'm thankful for my daughter Kaylee being happy, healthy, and a growing little girl. So that's what Coach John is thankful this season. 3, 2, 1. All right. Ending round 3, turkey trot. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sprint, sprint, sprint. and then shuffle it back. There you see Coach John is using caution there, watching out behind him, making sure the coast is clear. We recommend doing the same. Make sure there's no kiddos or fur babies around. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's end this turkey Tabata one more time through. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so we're squatting it down. Good, coming back to center. Again, you really want to make sure you're emphasizing sitting back in those heels. You don't want any weight in those toes, especially if you're doing that high impact touchdown jack. Good, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right, last 20 seconds. Back at it with that turkey trot. Let's end this Tabata nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, sprint it forward and back. Let's go 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Good. Coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done with this turkey Tabata. Awesome work, everybody. All right, let's jump into the next circuit. All right, we got the Pie Blaster with Coach Troy coming up. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be laying down on the ground for this circuit. So Pie Blaster, we're gonna do an AMRAP, 4 minutes of work. The first exercise you're gonna do is 12 pumpkin pie punches. What is the pumpkin pie punch? You're gonna sit up and then do 2 punches and then sit back down. Again, use your abdominal muscles to gain momentum to come up and back down. If you can't come all the way up, no problem. You can just come up as far as you can, hands behind the head, and punch up towards the sky. Next, you're going to do 6 pecan pullovers. So you're going to have a light weight or 2 weights in hand, lay flat on your back, and then you are going to bring those weights in back of you, and then back to center, really engaging those tricep muscles, making sure that back stays on the ground. And last, you're gonna do 10 whipped cream swirls. So that is a double leg circles, 5 each way, making sure the low back stays under the ground. As you can see, Coach Troy has his hands under his hips as he is making those circles. If you can't quite go from the ceiling all the way down to the floor with those heels, just decrease your circles and do smaller circles, 5 each way. All right, let's go ahead and get this started here. We got 4 minutes on the clock. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, starting with 12 pumpkin pie crunches. All right, so you're coming up using those abdominals, punching twice. If not, if you can't get up all the way, all we're doing is placing the hands behind the head, coming up as far as you can, then punching up towards the ceiling. Great work. Remember to take your time through this. Remember to breathe. And you don't have to rush this. It is an AMRAP. You want good quality reps. Awesome work. Once you are done, you're going to grab that dumbbell. So you can grab a single dumbbell, or you can grab 2 moderate to lightweight dumbbells. And you are going to bring that weight right behind your head and then back to center, making sure that low back stays on the ground as you extend those arms back. Awesome work. Remember to breathe again through it and make sure that low back is on the floor throughout the whole entire movement. We don't want any arching of that back. So once you're done with 6 pecan pullovers, you're going to get into 10 whipped cream swirls. So with the legs together, you're going to do 5 leg circles, one direction. And then you're going to do 5 going the other direction. Once you're done with those whipped cream swirls, whipped cream swirls. Sorry, that's a little tongue twister for me. You're gonna go back at the top with those 12 pumpkin pie punch crunches. Awesome work. Remember, if you can't get up all the way and punch twice, come up as far as your range of motion takes you, and then just punch straight up. Little fun fact here, something Coach Troy is thankful for this season. In his words, I'm thankful for the opportunity both here and there in life. Each day is a chance to leave the world a better place than when you woke up to it. That is what Coach Troy is thankful for. We have about 1 minute and 40 seconds left of this AMRAP. Awesome, awesome. Very good job. Looks like we're going to probably get into that third round, maybe the middle of the third round. We are coming down to 60 seconds. 60 seconds left. Good deal here. Remember, when you're doing those whipped cream swirls, make sure that that low back stays on the ground. We're getting into that third round here. You got this, Fit Fam. You're gonna fight through this pie blaster. So push it through. You got this. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Remember, don't rush it. Get those good quality reps in. Take your time. Good, 10 seconds. Come on, push through all the way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, everybody. You guys rock this AMRAP. Let's get ready for the next set. All right, Fit Fam, let's finish off our Thanksgiving workout with a 1-minute plank. We know our variations with the plank. We can come down here on the floor, knees down, elevated with the knees down or up, or on the wall. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, hips down, core engaged, whatever variation you're using. Breathe through it. Awesome work. We got 30 seconds remaining. We got this, only 30 more seconds. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are officially done. Good work, Fit Fam. All right, I'm gonna end this workout. What I'm thankful for are my 3 daughters, 2 here, 1 on the way, a healthy pregnancy, supportive family and friends, and also to be surrounded by supportive coworkers and a supportive community. So I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving, and we will see you officially on Monday. Have a good one.